Hello, dear friends. Welcome to this program, Moments with God, where I share with you my simple and humble reflections in an informal way on the daily Mass readings, with the hope that this will help you and me in our spiritual journey, in making a connection with the divine, discovering the divine, and making a relationship with Him, and even eventually at a deeper level, friendship with God. And if you would like to subscribe to this video, you may please do it now. And if you like the video, you may please also share it with others. Thank you. Today, as you see, I have not gone to some green trees or wonderful nature, sunflower, or in a church, but I am standing here before some weeds. As you can see, I don't know how clearly you can see in the video, but there are cobwebs here on the weeds, because today the disciples, after having heard the parable of the evil man or the enemy who came and planted weeds among the good seeds in the wheat, the disciples are asking Jesus, please explain to us the meaning of that parable. And Jesus explains that the sower is the Son of God, that is Jesus Himself, and the field is the world. The good seeds are actually the good people who try to do good in the world. We spoke about that last time. And evil weeds are evil people, or those who always intend evil for others or do evil for others. And who is the enemy? The devil is the enemy. And the harvest time is the end of the world. And who are the harvesters or the workers? They are the angels of God. So the angels will come to harvest at the end of time people. They will select first the evil one, and as the weeds are bundled, as these will be bundled in together and put to fire, so also the angels will pick up the evil ones and let them burn into hell of fire. So Jesus explains quite clearly who are who and who play what role and what is the end. This we had mentioned also the other day. I found a very interesting comment that day. One of the uh, viewers also replied when I said that there are good and evil people. He said, and I think I agree with him to a great extent, that he said, Father, there is good and evil in each one of us. I think that is very true, that there is good and evil in each one of us, and we need to look at ourselves. God allows, in a way, evil to prosper, but God also gives us opportunities to look at ourselves and weed out the weeds or pluck out the weeds carefully. But what it means is also, if we are at all aware of our evil in us, we may be aware of the evil around us, particularly when we are judgmental about people, then we make judgments. What happens in that judgment about the evil for others is that we hide our own evil or our own bad things in life. Of course, these weeds, there is another aspect to these weeds, how ugly they look. And what do they attract? They attract cobwebs, they attract thorns. They are also ugly to look at. And probably when we are not aware of the evil within us, then we are not aware also of how ugly we appear to the people, how acts our acts means when we look at our own evil aspects or evil sides of ourselves, how it affects society, how it makes society also ugly. First of all, it makes us look ugly in the eyes of the world naturally, and it also has a negative effect on society. It brings kind of unrest in society. People lose their peace of mind because of evil they see in others. So what we need to look at actually is also to sit before God in prayer and look at ourselves. And actually, only when we go quietly in prayer, of course, contemplation may be too much to expect, but yes, for especially for the religious who watch this program, it is very important that in prayer too, rather than being disturbed about what others did to me or what they spoke against me, etc., it may be also good to see how I am doing, which may affect the others, which will hurt others, or which leave a very big crack in personal relationships with one another. This can happen to everyone, and I think we need to really take care that the evil in us does not grow. Jesus makes another very important point. Who is the enemy? He says the devil is the enemy who sows the weeds or bad weeds into the field. This is, I think, another very important thing for us to be aware of, that the devil is never at rest, as it is said in the Bible. He goes around looking for people to put snare around them, the good people particularly. He cannot digest the goodness in people. So he goes around looking for victims whom he can easily trap in his evil ways. And if we are not related to God, and our relationship with God, which I mentioned always in the beginning of my video, that this should help us in our relationship with God. So if our relationship with God at some level is not deep enough, if our friendship with God is not growing, then the devil has a very easy chance to play with us. He hovers around, as it is said in the Bible, he hovers around our life, our situations. He offers temptations, he offers allurements. God also offers us allurements of love, forgiveness, friendship, togetherness, harmony. But the devil does just the opposite, and he offers us these kinds of things. If we are not careful, the devil can have a field day, as they say. Yes, field day. In the field, he will be um, sowing the bad seeds, and the weeds will come out. So, I suppose these weeds, as you see how ugly they look, they make us also ugly. I hope that in prayer and in meditation and in reading the scriptures, you will look at your own negative aspects as well and try to improve, rather than being influenced by the devil. Be influenced by the good people you see around. And if you would like to subscribe to this channel, you may please do it now. I wish you all the very best. Thank you.